This is a hardcore Nuzlocke of Pokémon FireRed with a twist. The rules are as follows. 1. If a Pokémon faints, it is dead. I cannot use it anymore in that run. 2. I can only catch the first Pokémon I find on each route. 3. I must nickname my Pokémon, that way I can form emotional connections to them. 4. No items in battle, but held items are okay. 5. I cannot overlevel or level past the next gym leader or Elite Four members' ace Pokemon. 6. I play on set battle mode. That means I do not have a free switch whenever an opposing trainer's Pokemon faints. 7. This is where the twist comes in. My team must consist of Pokemon with unique types. For example, if I have Venusaur on my team, I cannot have another grass or poison type on my team. This makes for interesting team building, and as we will see, interesting teams in the beginning stages of this run. Since I am new to this YouTube thing, essentially all of you are unsubscribed. If you like the content, hit like and subscribe, and comment what you want to see next. Our journey begins in Professor Oak's lab. Here I choose our starter and I opt for the leafy green fellow and nickname him Bud. I mean, just look at him! I make quick work of our rival and we make our way to Viridian City. Here we grab Professor Oak's parcel and deliver it to him. This gives us access to our first Pokeballs, and now the encounters begin. In Route 1, we encounter a level 2 Rattata, or a Ratata, as I like to call it, and easily catch it. Yeah, not off to a great start. After stocking up on Pokeballs, we navigate our way to Route 22, where we can add our first encounter. And I would be lying if I didn't say that I had a mini heart attack. We name her Rocky. On Route 2, we catch a Pidgey and name her Sleek. And in Viridian Forest, we catch a Caterpie and name her Green. A really creative name, I know. After making our way through Viridian Forest, we enter Pewter City. But before heading to the gym, we backtrack to Route 22 to face our rival. Here, Sleek was able to come through and sweep for the victory. We are now ready for the first gym. We easily beat Gym Trainer Liam and prepare our team for our battle with Brock. Our team consists of Bud, Green, and Rocky. I had to be careful not to evolve Green into a Butterfree here, because it would then turn into a Bug and Flying type, which would limit potential future teams, as both Green and Sleek would be Flying types and would be against our unique types rule. We challenged Brock, and Bud comfortably took the win, and with it our first gym badge. Continuing on our journey, we acquire the latest pair of Adidas, and encounter a Spearow on Route 3, which we catch and name Jack. After going through a few more trainers, Bud evolved, and we make our way to Mount Moon. Here we encounter a Zubat, which unfortunately does not fit onto our team, so to the box it goes. Sorry, the bat. We go through a few trainers and Team Rocket members before choosing the Helix fossil. Our next encounter is on Route 4, where we catch Colton the Ekans. We make our way to Cerulean City and battle the gym trainers to prepare our team for Leader Misty. Our team consists of Bud, Green, and Jack. Again, being careful not to evolve Green. This is where we see our limitations with the unique types rule. At this point, our team can only have a maximum of 3 members. However, Bud proves he is the best early game starter and sweeps Misty. And with that, we have our second gym badge. Immediately after a victory, we meet our rival once again and beat him. We defeat the trainers along the bridge as well as a sneaky Team Rocket member at the end. Shame on you, sir. On Route 24, we encounter and catch a Weedle, which we promptly name her Waffle. We also catch an Oddish on Route 25 and name him Spring. We meet Bill, who was doing some questionable, unethical experiments and bribes us with a ticket to the SS Anne, which we ethically and morally accept, of course. We beat a Team Rocket member who was causing havoc on some poor couple's home and make our way to the next city. On Route 5, we catch Ninja, the Meowth. After a path of trainers, we find ourselves in Vermilion City. Here we talk to a fisherman who gives us the old rod. We go to Diglett's cave and encounter, well, a Diglett. We catch him and name him Hank. On Route 11, we find one of the best Pokemon in the game. We catch the mighty Drowsy and name him Courage. We board the ship SSN and start battling some guests. However, disaster strikes. I battle a nice old fellow, and with greed in my eyes, I begin to payday his Pokemon left and right. However, I get punished as Ninja takes double kicks to the face and falls in battle. This brutal moment marks the first fall of our run, but we must move on. I board the SSN once again and meet our rival. Unfortunately, our rival claims another victim and Hank falls in battle. This is going to make Lieutenant Surge a more difficult battle than it needed to be, however, we push on. We rub an old man's back and we prepped our team for the next gym, which composes of Courage, Bud, Green, and Rocky. In the gym, we complete a puzzle that I have absolutely no idea how it works and battle some gym trainers. It is time to challenge Lieutenant Surge. The American proves to be a tougher battle, but we get through it unfazed. We acquire our third gym badge from the electrifying American. Now that we have cut, we make our way to Route 9 and defeat trainers standing in our path. In Route 10, we catch a Voltorb and name it Robert. In the rock tunnel, we encounter a Geodude and name him Han. We get past the rocky tunnel into Lavender Town. We battle a few trainers on Route 8. This is where we encounter one of the few fire types available to us. Growlithe is caught and named Gunther. We make it to Celadon City and scale on one of the buildings to totally not steal an abandoned Pokemon. We name our newly acquired Eevee Shapeshift. We prep our team for Gym Leader Erica. Our team is made up of Gunther, Rocky, Courage, Robert, Colton, and Han. With these recent encounters, it is the first time we are able to take a full team to a gym leader battle. We make our way to the gym and beat some beauties. That is their term, not mine. And challenge gym leader Erica. This battle was a slugfest, but we leave the battle as victors and claim our fourth gym badge. After the battle, we head to Viridian City to get our encounter. Here we catch the mighty Magikarp and name her Royalty, which we quickly evolve into Gyarados. Back in Celadon City, we head into Team Rocket's super secret, impossible to infiltrate base. Our team of Bud, Han, Royalty, Courage, Gunther, and Robert make quick work of the Team Rocket grunts inside, and we challenge Boss Giovanni to battle. Royalty did not flinch at Giovanni's Kangaskhan and defeated it in battle. We acquire the Sylph Scope and we head back to Lavender Town and enter the Pokemon Tower. Here, we defeat our rival again. When is this guy going to learn he is no match for us? In the Pokemon Tower, we encounter a Ghastly and name her Orb. We free the spirit of Marowak and defeat some Team Rocket grunts to save Mr. Fuji. As a thank you, we receive the Pokeflute, and with it, we wake up the sleepy Snorlax on Route 16 and catch it. We name him Bounce. On the same route, we find a secret house and receive the Fly HM. On Route 17, we catch a Doduo and name it Hydra before entering Fuchsia City. Here we meet a fisherman who gives us the good rod. We enter the Safari Zone where we catch a Nidorino and name him Homie. We also find a pair of gold teeth and receive the Surf HM. We give back the gold teeth to the Warden in exchange for the Strength HM. As we were grinding and preparing for the gym leader fight with Koga, we made a massive mistake and lost Royalty. This was a big blow as I had planned to bring her to the Elite Four. However, we must adapt. Our team of Courage, Bounce, Gunther, Robert, Homie, and Han is more than capable. We feel our way through the invisible maze in the gym and challenge Gym Leader Koga. Courage was able to solo his whole team and earn us our 5th gym badge. We head to Saffron City where we see that Team Rocket is still up to no good. We enter Sylph Co. and battle a few grunts before meeting our rival once again. We soundly defeat him and receive a Lapras from a worker as a thank you gift for saving them. We name her Saber. Our team of Han, Bud, Courage, Gunther, Hydra, and Robert was ready to challenge Boss Giovanni once again. We head up to Giovanni and soundly defeat him. We update our team and now Gunther, Orb, Courage, Bounce, Han, Robert, and I will challenge Gym Leader Sabrina. Bounce was able to easily sweep Sabrina's team and we receive our 6th gym badge. This is where I made the decision to ban Bounce from the rest of the run. A really good addition to our team, but he made lots of fights way too easy. Now with Fly at our disposal, we were able to easily go back to previous routes for more encounters. On Route 12, we surfed up Stubby the Tentacool. On Route 15, we encountered Purple the Venonat. On Route 14, we caught Soldier the Ditto. In Fuchsia City, we surfed Bill the Psyduck. In Cerulean City, we fish up Crank the Krabby. On Route 6, we fish Goldie the Goldeen. In Vermilion City, we fish Henry the Horsey. And in the Power Plant, we encounter Polar the Magnemite. God, my nicknaming skills are unbelievable. We head to the next city, and in Seafoam Islands, we catch Mr. Freeze the Seal. What did I say? I am the best nicknamer on this side of the equator. We make our way to Cinnabar Island, where we resurrect Fossil the Aerodactyl. I don't know about you, but that human power seems to be something that should be kept untouched. As we look for some keys in Pokemon Mansion, we catch Coughing the Coughing. God, my nicknaming skills are, however, disaster strikes once again. Polar gets trapped by an opposing Magneton and falls in battle. Another devastating loss, as I really wanted to use Polar in the Elite Four. We must move on. After finding the keys to the gym, we prepare our team. Saber, Courage, Gunther, Rocky, Han, Robert, and I head to the gym to confront Gym Leader Blaine. Considered the easiest gym leader battle in the game, I was surprised when it proved to be more difficult for me and I ultimately needed to sacrifice Rocky to win. A sad and avoidable loss as my Pokemon were underleveled, but we still earned our 7th gym badge. With one more badge to go, we fly to Vermilion City and prepare our team for the last gym. Here, Saber, Bud, Courage, Sleek, Han, and Robert take on Leader Giovanni. You think there would be some rules in place to prevent an active criminal from holding one of only 8 gym leader positions, but I guess that's how it be sometimes. After snatching the 8th badge from Leader Giovanni, we prepare our team for the last rival battle before the Elite Four. Robert, Bud, Courage, Sleek, Gunther, and Saber are quite the team and defeat our rival, no questions asked. As we make our way through Victory Road, we make our last encounters in Aries the Primeape and Chainlink the Onyx. We make it to the Indigo Plateau, where we prepare our team one last time for the Elite Four Gauntlet. Originally, I had planned to have Bud on the team. However, as I was planning, I noticed that Bud only provided assistance in certain parts of the gauntlet. So I decided to instead place Orb on the team. Now, I present to you our final team in this run. Shapeshift, Courage, Saber, Gunther, Hydra, and Orb. This team, composed completely with unique types, is what I hope will get us through the Elite Four and ultimately help us become champion. This is it. It is time. We head inside and challenge the first member of the Elite Four, Lorelei. The plan is relatively simple. Shapeshift hopefully dodges a few crits and with his speed would take down most of Lorelei's team. The battle goes as we had planned, with some support from Saber and some Perish Song tactics. 1 Elite Four member down, 3 to go. We challenge Bruno and the plan is linear. After Saber takes down Bruno's Onyx, we set up Calm Minds with Courage on Bruno's Hitmonchan. A bit risky as Courage is not the fastest and we were vulnerable to crits, but our Pokemon is indeed courageous as it pays off and Courage finishes the job. 2 Elite Four members down, 2 to go. We challenge Agatha. This battle was a team effort and we had to be really careful to switch in safely between Pokemon and bait certain moves from Agatha's team. We found a path to victory and defeat Agatha. 3 Elite Four members down, 1 to go. We challenge Lance and the battle is more tricky than I anticipated. We needed to improvise here, especially around his Aerodactyl, and take some risk with his Dragonite, but ultimately, we came out on top. 4 Elite Four members down, the champion remains. We challenge our rival one last time as we seek to steal the crown from his head. This battle can be scary, especially with his hard-hitting Charizard waiting to unleash heavy amounts of damage to our team. However, I realized in the middle of the battle that I have the perfect opportunity to set up. With courage, we were able to set up a max amount of Calm Minds and sweep the rest of our rival's team. With that, the gauntlet is complete and we are champions. There were some cool moments I found there in the end that saved us from potential disaster, and ultimately the experience was rewarding. Thank you for tuning in, and we plan to continue our Hardcore Nuzlocke journey with Pokemon Platinum. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and tune in to the live streams on both Twitch and YouTube to see the cool, funny, and entertaining moments that were not captured in our videos. And finally, let me know what you want to see next in the comments below. Thank you all, until we see each other again.